for Amari Stoudemire, like, and JJ Hickson ain't paying out to be a goddamn thing. I'm sorry. And my mod player, y'all see, I get injured in my first game. I'm not even sure what the hell happened. Like, I didn't even see it at first. Like, when it happened, I'm like, what the hell? Like, how did I get injured?
So if y'all been watching ever since I started this My Career series, remember my mod player got injured in the very first game and it caused me to miss our second game against the Miami Heat. And we only lost that game by 4. Surprisingly, we kept it close, but we wasn't able to pull it through in the end. And now here we are a month later taking on Miami again. And this time my mod player is healthy. Well, for the first 7 minutes and 40 seconds I was, until this happened right here. D Wade goes up for the layup. I go up to contest. I land awkwardly, and yeah, my mod player is injured again. He can't even stand up. He tried to stand up and immediately hit the ground again. And this injury looks way more serious than the last one. He couldn't even stand up. Look at how he landed. Immediately fell to the floor. I don't know what it is, y'all. I don't know. 2K just don't want me to play against Miami for whatever reason. But somehow we ended up winning this game. I don't know how, but we did. And I'm not complaining. We beat Miami, even without me. Dragic had 27 points. He led the way. Chandler Parsons, Daniel Gibson, they both had good games. Thaddeus Young had 14 points. Farajah with 10 off the bench. D Wade had 33. Bron had 30 points, 7 rebounds. Bosch had 17 and 9. But the biggest concern right now is my mod player. So they're saying that this injury is a severe right ankle sprain and that I'm going to be sidelined for 2 to 4 weeks. So what I ended up doing was I ended up keeping my mod player out for the entire 4 weeks. Because you know how sometimes like when injuries heal, but they still have that medical sign under their feet, meaning they can still play with the injury. But I just kept my mod player out for the whole 4 weeks, and I missed darn near the whole month of December. I came back like the last game of the month. And now we're in the month of January, and I'm just showing y'all the standings. Chicago is absolutely dominating with a 40-3 record, but we've been winning a lot more lately. You see now we're at 500 on the dot, 21-21, and we're taking on the Boston Celtics, y'all. So first gameplay video since my mod player came back from the injury. I think this is like we're close to February now, so even though my mod player came back the last month of December, I've played every game up until then. It hasn't really been any exciting matches I wanted to show y'all. I only want to show y'all gameplay of like, top teams or, certain players that y'all might want to see. But y'all see my mod player, you see I'm rocking the sleeve now. My hair done grew out a little more, taking on the Boston Celtics. And the Celtics are my favorite team. I've said that in numerous videos now. Y'all see Paul Pierce dumping it inside the KG. He misses the dunk. And here I am calling for the ball again. Ray Allen doesn't close out. Come on, Ray. You know about the corner three. You a specialist. You got to get out there. I'm lethal from out there. We jump out to a quick 5-0 start. So here I am again. Ray Allen is guarding me. I'm waiting for DeAndre to set the screen. He finally sets one. I'm waiting for him to dive to the basket. And he does and slams down the alley-oop. So how y'all feeling about these playoffs in real life? As of today, the Cavs beat the Magic in Game 7. I wanted Orlando to win. I was rooting for Paolo Banchero, but he still had a good series. I mean, he's still young. He still got room to grow. It's funny because like he's 6'10". He's 6'10", 250, and he moves really well, and the shot selection is his biggest thing, right? But at the same time, I'm not mad at the shots that Pualo takes. I'm not mad at him. There's certain one that I wish he wouldn't shoot because he is 6'10" and 250. Like, he can go to the basket and punish anybody down there. It's funny because I still say the same thing about Jason Tatum. Like, dog, you 6'9", like all the step backs and side step threes. It's cool, you can do it, but you know what I'm saying? And I'm seeing a little bit of that in P5, but it's all good though. And like I said, I'm not necessarily mad at the shots that he take. I just wish he would, you know, take those shots when you need to, you know. But showing y'all the kicks that my mod player is wearing, again, we're staying with the Air Jordan 2012 all season long. This is an actual colorway in real life. This is called Year of the Dragon. This is a real life colorway. I just recreated it in 2K. So that's my mod players where I actually had those kicks on at the beginning of the video against Miami when I showed y'all my mod player got injured, and I didn't get a chance to show y'all the shoes. So I wore them again, and then I'm giving y'all up close of them. Y'all see Paul Pierce got that tough layup to go on that end. Dragic using my screens, and he throws a lob to DeAndre Jordan, and he slams it home. But back to the playoffs for a bit. The Timberwolves beat the Nuggets in game one in the second round. I didn't see any of that game. I was busy last night. I was working, so I didn't get to see that game. But that's going to be a hell of a series. You can't fully stop Jokic, but Minnesota is the best defensive team in the NBA. They have Towns, they have Gobert, they have Nas Reed, they have size that they can put on Jokic to maybe stifle him a bit. Something that the Lakers did not have. The only big was capable of guarding him was Anthony Davis. But that's where the other guys from Denver are really going to have to be on their A game. Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Contavious Caldwell Pope, like Aaron Gordon. The other guys are going to really have to be on their A game to take pressure off of Jokic, because he cannot do it by himself in this series. I mean, he didn't do it by himself in the Lakers series, but I'm just saying, a lot of times, tough matchups, and when the pressure is on, the ball is always in the hands of the best player, and Jokic is going to need everybody to be on their A game, because all the majority of the attention is going to be on him anyway. So yeah. What else we got? Other matchups: Thunder and the Mavericks. I'm not gonna lie, I got the Mavericks, and put it this way: I'm trying to be nice and respect OKC as the #1 seed, but I'm not gonna lie. Mavericks. I said Mavericks in 6, but I really wanted to say 5. But out of respect for OKC being the 1 seed, I'm trying to give him 2 games, but I really only want to give him 1. So that's that. Y'all know my favorite team is Boston. It didn't really matter who we played. I didn't really care who won that series out of Cleveland and in Orlando. I don't think either team is beating us. Out of you know what? We should sweep Cleveland. We should sweep them. But I'm gonna give him a game, especially without Porzingis, because Porzingis is dealing with that injury, and most likely he's going to miss the whole series. And we don't need him to beat the Cavs. We don't need him to beat Orlando. But against Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell is, he's prone to go off. So I'm gonna give him a game. I'm gonna say Boston in 5. But we should sweep them. We lost game 2 to Miami, and we shouldn't have lost that game. But there are lessons in losses too, and I feel like that loss to Miami without Jimmy and all their other guys, I feel like that loss kind of woke the team up. Like, yo, it's the playoffs. Stop playing. Don't play with your food, because that's been a problem with Boston over the years in the playoffs. They beat themselves more than anything, and I think that loss to Miami was like an eye opener. So, if they're on their A game, then we should sweep Cleveland easily. Indiana and the Knicks. Yeah, I got the Knicks winning that series. I got the Knicks in 6. But I won't be surprised if that series goes to 7. I won't be surprised, but I got the Knicks in 6. I got the Knicks in 6. The only series that I can't call is the Denver and the Timberwolves series. Even with Minnesota winning game 1, that's the closest series to call. I can't call a winner on that. I just know it's going to be crazy. Yeah, I'm not picking a winner. I'm not. You know what? For the sake of the video, I ain't gonna leave y'all on the cliffhanger like that. I'm gonna pick a winner. I'm gonna go Denver in 7. I feel like that series might go the distance. I'm gonna go Denver in 7 just because they're the defending champs. Joker, the best player in the world right now. I'm not gonna ever count. I'm not gonna ever count him out. So I'm gonna go Denver in 7. But back to the gameplay now. I know the whole video I've been talking about the NBA playoffs. You see, we got a huge lead over Boston. They just have not been able to keep up with us. And Paul Pierce, for the most part, is the one doing all the damage for Boston. Y'all see, I get a wide open 3 there. Ray Allen got to close out a little faster. I'm up to 19 points. 6 rebounds, 8 assists, doing a little bit of everything out there. And I noticed ever since I came back from the injury against Miami, I noticed, see, I'm a shooting guard and sometimes I play small forward, but I noticed a lot of time, oh my goodness, you see that lob from Chandler Parsons? But like I was saying, ever since the injury to Miami, ever since I came back from that injury, in every game since then, I've noticed there would be certain times throughout the game where I'm the point guard. And you know you can tell because if you use icon passing, you know that X or A on the Xbox, you know that, but you know that X is the point guard. But there, I would notice a lot of times when I'm out there, I'm the X. And I'm like, wait a minute, they got me at point guard? Like certain times throughout the game, Dragic and Daniel Gibson are both on the bench, and I'm the one. So ever since then, I've definitely been racking up like higher assist game. Y'all see me, I got 10 assists here. This was actually my first double-double. This was actually my first double assist game. But like I said, since I came back from that injury, I've been having a lot of higher assist games, and like coach is putting me at point guard for certain time periods now. But y'all see, we got a huge lead over Boston. There's no coming back, and this one we just outrunning them, outgunning them. You know, younger team, younger legs, and y'all see I'm just walking Ray Allen down, walking Ray Allen down. There's nothing he can do. He's completely hopeless, and I'm going to the basket with a two-hand slam, just putting an exclamation point on this game. Look at that dunk right there. Whoever that Celtic rookie is, though, he's pretty good. I checked the rookie of the year runnings, and right now he's leading. And y'all see me going to the corner right there, knocking down the corner three. But yeah, whoever that Boston rookie is, he's been killing it. He's like the front runner for rookie of the year right now. And Kyrie was the front runner, but he had an injury, and they saying he's out for the season. Kyrie was the front runner, but now this Celtic rookie is, and Ray Allen stopping and popping at transition now. But that's going to do it for this game, y'all. 79-110 the final score. This game wasn't really a contest. It was over in the second quarter, to be honest. We were just younger, faster. You know, we just outgunned Boston. I had 31 points, 11 assists, my first double-double. Dragic had 22 points. DeAndre Jordan, 14 points, 14 rebounds, 4 blocks. Chandler Parsons with 13 points. Greg Monroe had a double-double off the bench. Paul Pierce led the way with 30. He was taking majority of the shots. He was the only one out there really putting pressure on us for real, for real. Ray Allen had 22 points, 9 to 13 from 3. The funny thing is, I was guarding Ray Allen majority of the game, and not lie to you or not, he was not scoring this much when I was in. Like, he must have got all them points when I was on the bench, because he did not drop 22 points on me at all. But that's it for this video, y'all, man. Pro Cater signing out. More videos coming soon. You know, like this video, throw some comments, share the video. Videos coming back to back, y'all. I'm out.